David, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Come on. Just because
Well,
it's not your podcast doesn't mean you can't care about it.
no, I care a lot about it. That's why.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Good. It was already going.
It was? No, it wasn't.
Yep, we caught you looking in the reflection of the microwave.
Oh no.
This episode.
Are you sure I'm in the frame? Is this even?
Yeah, this is great. You can see this part and that part.
Okay.
Welcome back to everyone's favorite podcast.
Hi.
Babbling. That's not the full name. Babbling Brook of Female Diarrhea.
Babbling Book, Lady Diary.
Yep. And today our guest is David Baker in all of his lights.
Hi.
I think I might take these off because I feel like they just look dirty on camera. But now I can't see you.
I feel so weird right now.
Is it because it's not your podcast? Do you
Yeah,
feel more comfortable sitting in this chair?
Yeah. I feel self-conscious. I don't want to be the focus of the interview.
Don't worry. I don't really ask a lot of personal questions.
Yeah, it's fine.
We know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go way back.
We go so far back.
Mm-hmm.
People don't believe us that we're moving, but we are moving, correct?
We're announcing that right now. I might back out. I don't know.
You pussy! You pussy! What the fuck?
No, yeah, we're going 100%. Yes.
See?
I'm very excited.
I didn't twist his arm or anything.
I'm very excited. Although I am very anxious about it.
I'm anxious too. I mean, I think that it's going to be very different, but also kind of the same.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of ways, no matter where you go, it's the same.
Yes. I had this experience in Denver, and I think I told you a little bit, but I did an open mic in Denver, and it was like the episode of Seinfeld with the Bizarro Jerry, if people have seen that, where Elaine finds another group of friends that is like the mirror image of Kramer, George, and
right.
It was the same thing. There was a Travis there. There was a James Herod there, who was this gracious host. There was and it was just...
Wow, shout out to James.
Shout out to James.
Gracious host.
Also, not unique at all. Same person exists. Your doppelgangers. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, same setup. There was nothing. I was freaked out to do an open mic in another city.
Yeah.
And there were good jokes and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways it's, about how you feel more than like the place.
Yeah.
That changes it.
Yeah. What anxiety do you have about going?
Money.
Yeah.
We have different worries. But
I traded...
That's like my girls are scary to you and money is scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
For sure.
Money literally has such a grip on a lot of stuff that I don't even want it to have a grip on.
Yeah.
It's part of the cognitive process when you're poor.
Yeah. You can't think about anything else.
Yeah, it makes it hard. But that's most of the anxieties.
But you have youth, which is a good thing. You're
as fuck.
Yeah.
I still got it.
I'm old as fuck.
For a couple more years, I'm still young.
Yeah. So I'm doing better on the career and I have some savings, but My insecurity is the age thing entirely. It's
I mean, it's
spending
dumb.
your mid-30s with roommates in New York is...
These are cool roommates to spend.
Cool roommates. Absolutely.
Also, I think, I don't know. I've seen myself as someone who would have roommates until whenever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I've always felt older than I was, so I don't think... dying fucks with me, but getting old doesn't really fuck with me. Wait
till you hit 30, dude.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll start fucking with me.
It might.
I don't know.
No.
I feel like
I'm with you though.
Filipino ethnic stuff that it'll come in clutch later. Mm-hmm. And then I won't age as bad.
Mm-hmm. 100%. The roommate thing doesn't freak me out that much. And also, I don't know. I feel like all conventions have kind of collapsed since 2020.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah.
Is such a meaningless term now.
Right.
And
it was always kind of meaningless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, always. I thought, especially after COVID. So I used to feel a little more pressure on convention to be like, well, I should be wifed up by now
Right.
and have kids
Yeah,
and a
who's gonna
family.
wife him up in New York?
Yeah.
Go
I'm gonna put
ahead.
my
You put
phone
in your
number on the. I want to put
submissions.
my phone
Yeah,
number
I'll
on
put
the.
our
Actually,
flashing phone number right here. It's David Baker's personal number.
no, it's my issue. It's not. It's not. You don't need that. But yeah, it'll be fun. I like at the end of the day, I kind of
No,
think
actually,
that
I'm gonna put Cody's number
put
right
Cody's
there.
number. Cody needs some help too.
No, I
Yeah.
can't wait to like wingman for both of y'all. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that'll be fun.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
second guess it because just stand up's so fun.
yeah.
If you love stand up and you don't have a lot else going on and you have the means and an opportunity, like why not?
Yeah.
And
I kind of think
so
I look at it like there's nothing bad about going, hating it, and leaving. But there is, if I don't do it and
yeah.
don't try, I'll regret that for like
Yeah.
forever.
Do you have any regrets in your life?
Yeah.
Not real serious. I mean, we don't have to, but
I mean, I have real serious ones about just being an asshole and not realizing, like, I should have apologized sooner.
oh
But
yeah,
I think that,
make amends.
yeah, I think it's dumb to, like, I don't know. There's just, like, obviously, I mean, I fucking started this morning, I was so angry because I woke up and I, like, had to shit my pants. Like, I was like, fuck.
You said you were gonna bring up a shitting story.
And my roommate was in the bathroom and I heard them flush a toilet and then I thought they were gonna get out of the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got in the shower. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. Like and so they finally get out of the shower because I was like, okay, well, I can either rush, get ready, having to shit my pants, try to go to a gas station to go to the bathroom and come back before I have to go to work. Or I can try to wait until they're done with the shower.
Yeah.
Which they have large hair.
Does your roommate take long showers?
Long ass.
What's a long shower to you? That's a good question.
That's like it was like 45 minutes.
45-minute shower?
It was at least 35. I might be exaggerating because I was pissed off, but anyway. And so once I hear the shower turn off, I knock on the door and I'm like, I am gonna shit myself. Like I need to go to the bathroom. And they're like, 1 second, whatever. I'm naked, and I'm like, yeah, obviously, I know that.
So hot. Dude.
And then, so they get out of the bathroom. I go in there, and then I have to work. So I'm like in all my work clothes, or whatever, and I shit my brains out, and then I start brushing my teeth. Like I go to brush my teeth, and I'm brushing my teeth, and they knock on the door, and they're like, I'm sorry, like my hair's like super wet. I need to get back in there. And I was like filled with so much rage that I didn't even finish brushing my teeth. Like I just put water in my mouth, spit it out. I got out. I like got out of the bathroom, and then I grabbed my stuff and like slammed my door and left while they were in the bathroom. And I was like, is this about the bath? I don't think this is about the bath. What is this about?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say it was about the bathroom and how much I had to take a shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously,
that's a pretty urgent situation.
They didn't try to take a shower at the complete wrong time. But I am like, you kind of do know my schedule.
Yeah.
Like I get up at 9 every day.
That's when I get the most mad, is when I can't, there's an outcome that I can't really control. Like if I'm stuck in traffic and have to be somewhere and I'm running late.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's my own fault for not leaving on time. But that's when I'll just be like, fuck. Like I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of rage issues that I am working on, but you know, who doesn't have rage issues?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, so comedy, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. I feel like we have a cool relationship because there's no sexual tension, and it's like, you know, we can be real friends.
We're just bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we've already talked about a lot. I don't want to try and like just have a conversation that we've already had.
Sure.
What do you what do you? Because you hate drama, you hate
Yeah.
conflict. So, what do you feel like is the best whenever someone is talking about you or saying things that aren't true or saying bad
Uh,
things or whatever? What do you think the right response to that
I
is?
don't want to know if people talk about me
No, but
negatively, but yeah,
let's say it happened and it was like
it
I don't
really.
know, similar to
I'm
something
very.
else that happened.
I'm really sensitive, so if somebody's talking crap about me, I I hate to hear it, but
hmm
it really bugs me. But
I
I'm
feel
kind
like
of like dead inside by now, where like I kind of like to just let it go.
yeah,
And uh, I used to not be able to let things go as much, but I kind of think bombing on stage helps you
yeah,
not care
yeah,
because it's the most humiliating experience of your life.
yeah,
So people talking shit behind your back is not as bad as bombing to me.
yeah,
So once you've bombed enough, I try not to care.
yeah.
It's really hard
I
not to
mean,
care.
I think that is the response is to just not care.
Yeah, just there's more to life than petty things.
Yeah,
So I try to like just I don't know,
yeah,
and I don't even really care. Like if I like came face to face with the person that was talking shit, I don't even think I would let on that it bothered me. I would
yeah.
just try to be nice anyway. I don't know. Is that a bitch answer? I don't know.
It's not a bitch answer, but it is like a not conflict answer.
Yeah.
Like I think that is
It kind of
the more
depends.
mature
It kind of
like
depends on what
way
it
to
is.
handle
If
it.
it's trivial,
Yeah.
I would ignore it. If it was something that I actually felt like I wronged them or something, then I would like ask, be like, "Hey, sorry if this came across a certain way, but like,"
Yeah.
or if you just don't think I'm funny, just don't tell me.
Yeah.
Just don't. Just
If you think
don't.
David's a cunt, keep quiet about it, okay?
You could tell me if I did something. I don't know.
No, but yeah, I mean, I think being a better person is all about
Hmm.
not really
I have a problem with
letting
like I want
yourself
everybody
project
to I want
onto.
everybody to like me. Like I've had that for my whole life, and I'm trying to like not everybody's gonna like you. So
Yeah.
I have a hard time like letting go of that. So
Yeah. I mean that yeah. I agree. I also would love it if everyone loved me, but
yeah.
I think that people not liking you is a sign that you're in the right direction. Cuz like
Really?
not everyone is going to like you,
Yeah.
especially if you're working hard and I'm not saying I'm doing all these things, but like if you're working hard and being
Alexis, she was
successful.
crushing it, dude. Just
Fuck
so good at
that.
everything comedy.
No, I'm not.
No.
But like like with that comes this other that you have to take with it because it's like you're not going to get one without the other. Like you're
Hmm.
not going to get better and people aren't going to project onto you and get mad about it.
Sure.
Like it's just learning to not care or to care in a way where it doesn't like detriment you
Hmm.
and is like positive in your life and not like
Yeah.
a
I kind of view it the same way that I view politics now,
mm-hmm,
because I used to be really politically engaged, and I
mm-hmm,
like to follow it, and like this was going back to like I don't know, in high school and college, I'd like follow
yeah,
elections or get involved with
yeah,
debates about stuff.
yeah,
And I've stopped doing that because it just was like so like the energy you put into it was just so. I realized how negative it was when there was
mm-hmm,
a, a different positive energy you could get out of like something like comedy.
right,
So like it just drained me.
yeah,
I just felt like ugh, like why
yeah,
would I argue with somebody who has a different ideological point of view on something that never really matters in life? Like
yeah,
and it never really comes up. I kind of view the same way about shit talking or like anything like people,
yeah.
resentment and stuff like that. I feel like
I
it's
think
just
politics is
you could spend
something.
your time and energy on something else, and it's rare. It's like it's a commodity. Your time and what you spend thinking about.
Yeah,
You could think about positive things or
yeah,
fun things.
right.
I didn't have anything else going on back then either, which is
Yeah,
why I think a lot of people are so wrapped up in politics sometimes. Is because
yeah.
they
They
don't have a
have
lot of
that's their
other shit.
thing.
Yeah,
They're like,
everybody needs
oh,
a
okay, this
thing.
is my thing.
Yeah,
So
everybody needs a
I
thing.
care about congressman.
It's like sports almost. Like you can get the same way about sports.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna get really obsessed with LeBron or you.
I know
hate
if you look
sports,
at
but-
everything too closely, it's all the same.
Mhm.
Like you're doing the same thing, just in a different, more than one way to skin a cat. As they say.
Everybody's just searching for
so
something.
you have like 12 different unfinished sodas in your refrigerator.
Yeah.
And you asked me, what disease is this? And I was like, I don't know what mental illness this is, but
Yeah.
it definitely is one.
Yeah, if you go in my refrigerator right now, there's
We'll put a picture in.
there's
for
20
reference.
ounce. Like I always get a 20 ounce either Coke, cherry vanilla Coke from the QT. If I go to the
This
QT for my late
podcast is
night,
sponsored by Coke,
yes.
not the fun kind.
But I'll have this thing where I'll like drink half of it and I'll feel like such a piece of shit because of all of the sugar I've already consumed. So I'm like, I'm not going to finish this. And then I'll put it in there. And then it'll happen again and again. And I just noticed that there's like 5 of them in there. And I like need to ask my therapist what this means because, because I don't know.
I also think that if you stopped eating fast food and made some type of food at home, your life would improve.
It definitely would. I talked to my therapist about this week. Not the soda bottles. But
also, I'm a very good cook, and if you pay for the groceries, I will cook.
Hey, we're splitting the groceries. This isn't it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
But no, if you can cook in New York, this will be fantastic.
We can meal prep because I feel like it's easier to meal prep when it's a big thing.
Yeah.
And also, it's easier to do healthier shit when everyone's doing it. And so I feel like if our whole household is like trying to be as healthy as possible, because we're comedians, we're not going to be that healthy.
Yeah.
But we can try.
This is maybe a bad thing to admit, but I can't remember like the last time I've been on a regular schedule of like having dinner with people like on a consistent basis. Like when I grew up, like with my family, like we would eat at a certain time.
Yeah.
And it could be hectic sometimes. Sometimes it'd be takeout, but we'd eat together.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like common across like a lot of families since COVID because people are working from home, schedules are all out of whack. But that's special time. You always sit with people. I did that in college too with my buddies, my football buddies. We would always. It would be fun if we were eating together at the same time.
I mean, it's like the Game of Thrones. Like they have all the like feasts or whatever. Like it's the same vibe.
You break bread.
Yeah.
You vibe.
Yeah.
We still vibe. It's just when you and I vibe, it'll be like 2 a.m. at a cookout drive-through, or like after karaoke or something, which is still a great time. I still
but it's not. I don't know. I think it is.
There's something about preparing the meal too, like the act of like putting it together, sitting down. There's something like wholesome about it. Like it's not the most efficient way, like, but I enjoy it when it happens. I like vapes, huh?
Yeah. So
we're both hopelessly addicted to vapes. We talk about that.
We should also quit vaping. That's also a good thing to do.
I don't want to quit.
I don't either.
I love it.
I have a ringing in my ear. I don't know what's happening.
Right now?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the fridge. I don't know. Is it distracting?
Do you ever get that? Like when it's just like a weird, like almost electronic sound in your ear? Does that mean the Matrix is breaking? What does that mean?
Maybe. I think the Matrix broke a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But
I had a lady tell me today that like 100 kids were out with the flu, like all in one class.
Really?
Like one grade.
Recently?
Yeah, like this week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the flu's going around, guys. Get your flu shot. I didn't get mine, but I have never gotten a flu shot. So.
I didn't get mine. I used to get it when I had to.
I don't believe in vaccines.
Going into hospitals. Yeah, some sketchy things in the VARS database. Want to talk about that? Astral love that.
I just don't. I have a skeptical mind, so I don't believe a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's also like sometimes I feel like I'm too dumb to figure out all the stuff that is out there to like figure out what's actually true or like the both sides of whatever to know what's happening. That I'm
for sure.
Like, I just don't care.
Yeah, I've given up on figuring out
I'm just like, y'all figure it out.
I suspect there's crazy shit happening, but
I'm just kind of like a lazy conspiracy theorist. Like I'm like, people are up to no good, but like I don't know who the people are. I don't know what the no
Yeah.
good is, and I don't know like
Yeah.
what that
I think
even
everybody's
means.
kind of like there's like some apathy creeping in terms
Yeah.
of people caring a lot. I feel like people are getting, maybe this isn't true, but people are getting a little less riled up compared to a few years ago. I hope.
Yeah.
Dave Lando made a joke about this last weekend and said like just about how like UFOs, were in the news.
Yeah.
Like nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
I
Like
think it's also the
all
internet is
the shock
desensitizing
value.
people
Yeah.
to shocking
Nothing's
things.
shocking anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing's
That's why
that
comedy's
crazy.
so hard.
Yeah, you gotta say crazy shit. You gotta talk about shit in your pants and
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
If we're talking about shit still, I had have you ever like, I took it and taken a shit and then it wouldn't flush or like
Yeah.
like anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at the music hall yesterday, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I get there and I'm like, oh, my stomach hurts, and I have like disgusting diarrhea. Like it looks like a puddle of just like disgusting. It's just in the toilet. It's
Dude.
like it's
why?
above the water. Okay, I flush the toilet. It flushes, but none of the poop goes with it. And so I'm like, fuck.
Wait, how does that happen?
Because
it's liquid. Why didn't the water go?
I don't know what
Is this like chemistry class or it's like a different
I don't know. I was like, because
like...
I've been eating like smoothies with like fiber in them. So I'm like, why is my shit like this? It should be thick and like,
oh my god,
great. Anyway, and so I was like, what do? I can't just leave this shit here.
Yeah, you can. That's what you do. You leave.
No.
You get the hell out of there.
And so, and there was someone beside me. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait more and flush it again. And so I do it like twice, and it's still like I try to like fill the bowl with water to like get the water going in there. Anyway, so it's still not flushing. So I go to the handicap bathroom. It has one of the scrubbies, and so I get the like
scrubbies. What's
like
that?
the bowl.
A toilet brush.
Yeah. So
okay.
I get the bowl or the brush,
and
I like dislodge my shit with it so I can flush it. And
I hope my mom watches it.
And I was like, I almost wanted to talk about it on stage like that night, but I didn't.
You should have.
I should have, and I still might.
It's a relatable situation.
But I was just like,
dude.
It was so disgusting, and I think I got a little bit of shit water on my shoe when I was moving the toilet brush back into
those shoes?
Yeah, these shoes.
Okay, sweet.
When I was moving it back into the handicap bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah. Any shit stories like that?
Not like... I thought of two things when you said that. Well, one, I'm impressed that you can shit with somebody in the stall next to you. I feel very...
Well, I was pretty much done by the time she got there.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
I was already flushing, I think.
Anytime there's like, I don't know, a stall where like you could see underneath next to you and it's like, gosh, I hate this. I'll like put AirPods in and like pretend I'm like in outer space or something so I don't have to like know that they're there, yeah, and I prize myself on finding handicap bathrooms.
I think it's
that have a locking door. Yeah, I have repressed sexuality. This is probably like Freudian shit, but I like to find the bathrooms.
It's Jesus Christian.
I don't know, maybe. I would always, even when I was in high school, I would try to find. I didn't like going in the public restroom. I liked going to the locking handicap one. I would go out of my way. I'd like walk all the way around the school and just, blow off a couple minutes of class to go just relax. Nice. This is weird too. I think I'd even take my shirt off in there.
That's funny. You're real relaxed.
George Costanza did that in Seinfeld. I think I may have ripped it off there. Like he took his shirt off in that episode. Like I like to just
Was it already out by then?
Seinfeld. Yeah. How old do you think I am? Seinfeld was off the air in '98. I would have to be like 50 if that was.
Oh. I don't know the time of.
I guess I was in high school in 2003, so it's not that. Okay. I'm old as shit. Whatever. But yeah, okay. So
I'm not about to say. Anyway.
So one time I was at the airport and I was using the handicapped room, and it's
Okay.
actually handicapped and family restroom,
Uh-huh.
so that people don't have to go to the airport ones are horribly disgusting.
Yeah.
So I'm in there, and like I hear a knock at the door, and I'm like, fuck. And I open the door, and it's like this 80-year-old dude and his wife who's in a wheelchair,
Uh-huh.
and he was like mad that I was in there, and he looked and he said, "You got a family in there?" And I said, and then he looked at me and said, "You ought to be ashamed of yourself." I swear to God, he said that, and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, fuck this guy. This old guy. The
I felt
bathroom
horrible.
is the only thing he has left.
Yeah, I know, but like they're disgusting, dude. The airport bathrooms. I was like,
No, yeah. I mean, I would walk for closed
yeah.
space.
This
to
is why I'm all
shit
for
in.
the transgender bathrooms and stuff,
This
because
is why.
100%. It's got nothing to do with equal rights for trans. It's about privacy and the
It's
fact that
about
all
how
of these
every
bathrooms,
person, no matter their gender,
they're
should
all
be
gonna
able
have
to
locking
shit
doors.
with no one aware of it. No
Yeah.
one should know that
I
anyone
don't-
shits.
Yeah, I don't want people to see my feet or hear my shit. I want to have privacy. I like those gender neutral bathrooms. Have you seen those where like the sink is common area, so you could have
Oh, yeah.
any gender at the sink,
hmm
and then you have a locking door for the toilet? I think that's genius.
Yeah.
So I think that's progress.
Hell yeah. That's what this podcast is about. Progress.
Yeah.
I
fun.
said that on Allison's episode, no men would talk on this podcast for the rest of time. So I'm just gonna mute all of your parts.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I can identify as something else.
Okay.
I'm just David. I identify as David.
You're identified as David.
That's my gender.
David.
David.
Bitch Baker are your
David,
pronouns.
Bitch. Fun fact. My dad's name is Mitch Baker, and kids always used to call him Bitch Maker as a
Uh-oh.
kid. Yeah.
That's
was
funny.
Did any kids make fun of your name? Alexis.
No, but this
Dirty
one,
Sanchez.
this one fucking kid, his name is Ryan. Ryan, if you fucking watch this shit now, just know that what you said to me I will never forget it. It was in 9th grade, and I was just like literally minding my own business,
Mhm.
and he like walked by, and he was like, "You got a mustache," and literally,
Fuck that. Those sting.
yeah.
Pointing out little features.
Yeah, and then also it's like I'm Hispanic. Like obviously I would have facial hair that's darker than the rest of my
Fuck
body.
that guy.
Yeah.
I remember some kids made fun of my little sister for that. She's Gracie.
Yeah.
Love Gracie. If she's watching, shout out. She's
yeah.
she's adopted from China, and she just a faint like outline, not even at all, but
Yeah.
somebody said something,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Fuck whoever said that." It's not even a thing. Doesn't
Yeah.
even notice. I don't even notice it.
Yeah.
But
It's also like
a lot of pressure on girls. That's shitty.
Yeah. I have shaved, or like,
Can you?
I have like scissors or whatever that I usually
Yeah.
do it with.
Or like,
But like I do
did
that.
they wax it or something too?
You can wax it, but I just don't.
Yeah, not
I
necessary.
don't like the wax on my face.
Yeah, pretty painful.
But sometimes I steal my roommate's razor. They have like a one blade that's like they use for their face. So I sometimes use that.
Yeah.
Because it's very close to the skin, but it doesn't cut you.
Just a single blade?
No, it's like it's called the one blade. It's like electric. I don't know.
Oh, it's electric.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice.
Gotcha.
I
wish I was good enough at shaving to use like the blade like the barbers do. Just
Oh no.
Or on
I'd
Peter
slice my
Pan.
throat.
Remember when Mr. Shmee shaves Captain Hook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that kind of shave. I want to be able to do that, but I think I'd cut my face open.
I would cut.
I don't have anybody.
That would be bad.
I don't have anybody I hate because they pointed something out, but I do have.
Well, I don't hate him, but I have that insecurity for the rest of my life.
Yeah, those sting. I had two. One was my face turning red. People would always comment on that. My face. I would always blush.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Why is your face red?" And then I'd be like, "I don't know." And my face get redder. And then going bald. I had a kid, a buddy of mine, Dan Angeli, who's awesome. I'm still buddies with him, but
fuck you, Dan.
He made me so insecure because we were talking about hairlines and stuff, and he was like, "Your hairline's way more receded than mine." And I was a junior in high school, and I was like, "I can't go bald." I freaked out. I scoured the internet for any sort of like remedy and stuff, and I made.
You could do the hair.
I bought a laser comb when I was in high
What's that?
school. It's this thing you can buy Hair Max, and it has like lasers on it. You plug it into the wall, and you like do this, and it's low level laser, like low heat laser stimulation, and it's supposed to like it had
Make it
FDA
grow.
approval
Yeah.
for like safety and I think efficacy,
Yeah.
but I like didn't have any money saved or anything, but I told my dad like, can you help me pay half? Like I'll save up money. I think it was like $500, and I had this thing because I was so panicked about going bald because of fucking Dan said that.
Fucking Dan.
Yeah,
I think I
they
don't know.
stick these little things.
It's like men and women have different like things. Cause like I don't
Mhm.
worry about like if all my hair falls out, I'll just wear wigs. You know, like
True.
I don't care.
Women have that.
Like
Yeah,
it's not as big of a
you
deal.
can get hair plugs
But
if you're a guy. But
yeah,
for a man, I think that's a big one.
a man that's a big man.
Hair loss.
Yeah,
Oof,
with yeah.
it's tough. But also, like, if you can embrace
I'm trying to
going
think of what the women equivalent of that is. Maybe
Yeah.
wrinkles.
wrinkles,
Maybe.
Mhm.
But like I don't know. I feel like it's not as big of a deal now because it's like body positivity is so big. Like I feel like maybe people are still worried about wrinkles.
I
But
feel like there's the body positivity thing, but there's also the pressure to like curate this perfect image on social media. That's really big with
yeah,
younger girls.
yeah, like everything's fine.
Because like I see some girls' Instagrams now, not any, but
All of the girls' Instagram.
But they're like
She sees every
they're like
girl's
immaculate,
Instagram.
and I'm not even talking about the sleazy ones. I'm talking about like the extravagant trips, like and the editing of the photos is so good, and like
Yeah,
it's like pristine, and I'm like, holy shit,
yeah. I mean,
the pressure to like
in
make
some
stuff
ways,
like that.
there's like yes, this
And there's
is
also body
positivity movement, but also there's social media making
Yeah,
teenagers feel like they need a filter to look
Yeah.
the way they want to look.
yeah,
Because I was kind of like I had a little bit of time where I
Mhm.
didn't have any, you know,
social media.
well that or like technology really. Like it was
That's nice.
pretty
Yeah.
like you play with dirt, you make dirt food,
Mhm.
and you go inside and eat supper. Like
Mhm.
it was very basic. But
Yeah.
like with the thing you're saying about like eating dinner together, I think there is like good
Yeah.
things about basic living.
We've lost some of that. Yeah.
That I think the internet obviously has done so much good, but it's also I feel like done equal or more bad
Yeah.
because of just like not not everyone. I don't know.
I think it's done
It's like everyone is their own personal like influencer. Like everyone's Instagram is what they use as like their own like personal
for sure.
like megaphone into the world. And it's
Yeah.
just like you don't need that. Like that's for your friends and family in your life to hear all of your
Mhm.
bullshit.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't matter if it's on the internet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that a lot
For
because
sure. For sure. It's interesting.
I get on
I think
Instagram and then I close it immediately, and I get on Instagram, I close it immediately.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
I don't think it's good or bad. I think it has like a very strong temptation to go bad. And it
Yeah.
has gone bad for a lot, but like
Well, I feel like
I
not
like it though.
everyone
I
is
love social media.
introspective
I love social
about
media in a way.
what they're doing.
Like I love being able to see what my friends are up to. I love like I don't know. I love
I
seeing
don't
funny
like that.
stuff. I love
I feel like it's just
browsing
too
it.
much.
I just need to you just need to like not overdo it, but I don't know. And I cringe at like stuff like
But like
putting your own stuff out. Like I cringe at putting my own stuff out. I try. I think there's like a sweet spot of like if you love it and it's like I don't know. It's something like positive and
feels
you
like
mean
addiction.
well.
Like it feels
Yeah,
like
it can go to
not
addiction.
good. It feels like because if you think about it, it's like dopamine
Yeah,
and
it
like
is.
serotonin, like it's all chemicals in our head that make us feel everything. So like social media hacked into, oh, I got a notification, like
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
I
Like
have that.
that type of thing.
I
And
know that when I do
that
post
is
something, the
you're
likes.
cutting. I'm trying to talk. They can't hear us if we're both talking. He hates when I do this.
Yeah, I thought that was fine. All right, go ahead.
No, I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. But like
Yeah, we disagree on some things too. I love social media. He's like, it's the devil.
it
dopamine.
is the devil. I think it is like it's tapped into that like dopamine,
Yeah.
like, and people can just hit it and hit it and hit it and hit it and post pictures and get likes and blah 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 and all of that, and it's like the same thing as like an alcoholic just like drinking their life away.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone Instagramming their life away or tweeting their life away
Sure.
or Redditing their life away or YouTubing their life away. Because I've gotten better about most of the other social media, but YouTube, like if I don't have a video plan, I feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also have a lot of shit to work through, so it's like I feel like I just use the internet to like keep my mind busy, so I don't have to feel all the stuff I've been putting off my whole life.
For sure. The parts I love about social media, like all fair points and stuff, I like that there's a lot more perspectives I've seen. Like I've so much stuff on YouTube. There's a lot of outlets for creativity that you wouldn't otherwise have discovered. So that's all great. But you're right. Like the slot machine aspect of it, like the just the swiping, the dope, and then the caring about the like, because you want it to be good and you want it to get recognized, but you also don't want to wrap up its value in the response.
Care about how many followers.
Yeah, you gotta like give a fuck but not give a fuck. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But also like taking a break from it. Like I talked to my therapist about this on Tuesday. But like if you have a really busy schedule and like any downtime is spent there and then you're just passing out and waking up and then going again, like I want to spend more time reading, and you like reading. I'm
trying to learn.
Like sometimes I'll plug my phone in a different room and then close the door and then just read with like just like a light, and like I've been doing that a little more lately.
Hell yeah.
And you've recommended some good books. Big Magic.
Hell yeah. Big Magic is a good book. Justin Blackburn has a book also. You can get this.
Hard to get there when you're already there.
At any open mic.
Because Justin promotes it every time he goes on stage. He has a stack with him. I think it's $10.
It is $10. Best $10 you'll ever spend.
It's all about unconditionally loving yourself.
It's great. Did you see the thing he put out on Instagram today?
No, I gotta watch it.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like it's a skit where it's like he's doing a meditation or for being famous. He's like, I've seen people wanting to be famous.
So
the video is so funny.
He's doing like a Jim Carrey, like manifest his like
kinda
$10 million paycheck or whatever.
Kinda, and it's like it's just so funny. You have to watch it.
I'll definitely check it out. Justin Blackburn has great content. Follow him at Life Coach, Poet, Comedian.
That's right. But yeah, I feel like we got some good topics in.
Yeah.
Do you have any shows you want to promote?
Oh shit! This show starts in 5 minutes. I'm supposed to DJ.
We gotta get there.
We're not performing. That's fine.
Also, I'm not paying to get in.
Okay.
I don't think we should have to.
I'm paying for myself. You can.
You have to DJ.
Yeah.
Why are you paying then?
I'm not paying. Actually, yeah, I'm not paying. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I would say, I don't know. This is coming out soon, right?
Yeah, this will come out on Sunday.
I'm doing a show with Geo. Gosh.
Is it the Boiler Room?
The Boiler Room in Asheville.
Is it the 7th?
Actually, I have my phone on me. I can actually look this up. Sorry.
We'll fill this space.
It is the 7th.
It is
Boiler
the 7th.
Room.
Why do I know your date?
The show starts at 9:30.
Boiler Room in Asheville.
I'm going
under like a different place, so you kind of like walk down this really creepy hill to get there. But don't worry, at the bottom it's just a bunch of creepy comedians. So
yeah,
there's nothing to be afraid of. It's a little, the driveway's scary, but the inside is really nice.
I'm sorry.
Come watch his show. April 7th.
April 7th. No. I'm looking. I know I have another show at the Voodoo Brewing Company in Melly's show, but I forget what the date of that one.
Okay, it should be next month, right?
It's probably
like April, or wait, might be May.
Is it
1st.
a Saturday?
Well, this one's on April 1st.
I'm going contra dancing with Cody Hughes on the 15th. It's not a show, and I don't think he knew I was serious about going to that, but I'm going to go contra dancing. So.
Nice.
If you're a cute girl, come out to that.
I'm cutting that part out.
Why? Why? Don't cut it.
No cute girls allowed.
Are you jealous?
Yep.
Yeah, we have a little weird tension going. And yeah, please follow my podcast. I did this instead of killing myself.
Yep.
I never promote it, but it means a lot, and
it means
a lot
that
of
he
great.
won't kill himself. Every subscribers, one more day,
please.
and he'll.
And actually subscribe
Put
to
it
my
off.
YouTube channel, David Baker 7 on YouTube.
There
I
we
would
go.
love for you to. Yeah,
David
we
Baker?
put clips on there, and the podcast episodes go on there. It's also
me and my production team.
it's just me. It's me in my bedroom with a computer.
All right, bye.
You cutting me off?
Yeah.
All right, bye.